Ready, fight. Ready.
Littered across the UFC record books, here is the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. 4 career wins by knockout, but she has broken a lot of fighters inside the octagon. Ask Jessica Penne about the power. Joanna Jędrzejczyk really as decorated and complete a striker as there is on this UFC roster. They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, punches and bunches.
Beautiful body kick lands.
Fast pace here in the early going. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast, so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it. Nice punch to the head. Man. Oh, double kick right in. She lands a massive shot to the top. This fight's getting close to being finished.
Big left hand there inside. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now. After taking her time.
Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now,
back to the feet now.
Good right here.
That is gonna do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that was just a beautiful...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, how about the energy in this building tonight? And it's because of this matchup finally coming around again. Alexander Volkanovski against Brian T-City Ortega. Now, their first meeting not close over the totality of the fight, but certainly T-City came within an inch of wresting the title away.
In that third round, John Anik, that was one of the best third rounds I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that Volkanovski got out of those submissions tells me that it's going to be very tough to get the belt off of him. No one gets out of the triangle or Brian Ortega's guillotine. He did both. But that should give Brian confidence that if he can get close, this time he'll find the finish.
So more output, at least in the early going. Huge block there. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out for him, he's going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Volkanovski getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Nice transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by T-City, Brian Ortega. Another ground and pound strike lands. Ortega, ground and pound from half guard.
He's got to be careful here.
Volkanovski, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Volkanovski.
Big shots.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
What a tight arm bar.
Working hard for the arm bar.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, all right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, here we go now. Our second round.
Ready,
Brian
fight.
Ortega versus Alexander Volkanovski. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough the opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Hands.
Oh, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different attacks. We saw that right now with that beautiful ankle pick.
Well, if you got good takedowns from the clinch, you first got to get it there, and the BJJ fighter has had no problem doing that tonight. Oh, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here. Ortega's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Really good body kick.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Establishing the jab here. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off. Huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, no!
Keep it busy from bottom position here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ortega's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, both tough, both good, both
back to his feet.
That knee hurt him.
Here's the kick blocked by Volkanovski.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Ortega gets caught by the inside leg.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hand there. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, he gets up here. 2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Oh, hammer fist here by Volkanovski. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch by Volkanovski. Looks as though he will let his... Oh, heavy nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Oh, nice combination of elbows there by T-City, Brian Ortega. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Alexander, the Great.
Oh, my goodness.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Round 6, if you want to call it that. The rematch between Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Their first fight truly had it all. One of the greatest fights, men or women, in UFC history. Back and forth. Both had their moments. Both fighters legitimately winning rounds, damaging the other. All I can guarantee you tonight is that the second act might be just as good. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come. Good combination there by Zhang.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Outstanding job by her there to change levels and get this fight to the ground. What do you guys call that, an ankle pick?
I mean, that's an ankle pick. There's a lot that goes into it. For her to execute it in a fight, amazing.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, huge knee to the body. That'll soften her up. Yet another big knee. Slip that one. Zhang Weili with an entry here and able to connect on that one, too. Beautifully done.
I watched Weili hit pad, and I was amazed at the hand speed that she displayed in that short video clip. This is a fantastic striker, an unbelievable performer, and a great UFC champion. And now she has her back.
Zhang's in full guard. All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. Jędrzejczyk gets back up. Good sign for her there. That's a big hook. Another shot here. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that. Beautiful combination there by Zhang Weili. She blocked that punch. Lands a big elbow there. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Using a lot of good movement.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. 5 minutes in the books.
Keep that pressure. Wow, your kickboxing is spectacular. I want you to keep doing just that. Your leg kicks.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished.
Round 2, Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Weili Zhang. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool, going to the next round, that this is my fight, and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Zhang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now, because she has found that she can land it at will.
And blocks the shot there. Oh, Jędrzejczyk in a really good striking groove here. Cattell Kudus, Mike Brown in her corner really like what they have seen here early out of the former connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad. Oh!
Huge elbows! Was the timing on that ankle pick. Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. It doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. We see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Zhang's eye is closing up. Trying to double up on that jab. Right on the button. Well, she was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
Jędrzejczyk's now dealing with a cheek cut.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the killer gorilla, Jared Cannonier. He's a 5-tool player. He's got submissions, he's got knockouts, he has cardio, very good in transition as well. Hasn't been able to get over the proverbial hump when it comes to realizing a UFC middleweight championship, but he believes this is the fight and this is the matchup that's going to get him to the promised land. All right, the killer gorilla, Jared Cannonier, getting that jab working here pretty early, DC.
And a power jab. I mean, everything about Jared Cannonier is power. You look at him, you can tell that the guy is just insanely powerful. But it's this jab that is his trigger to do everything going forward in every fight that he's in.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Cannonier gets caught by that straight hand. Well, fear is not a factor for this striker. Coming out swinging early as we expected. Everything being thrown with fight-ending intent.
He throws everything so hard, but he said to us, when we talked to him early in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I can take it down, as long as I get to put some leather on the guy that I'm fighting before.
Well, that's a second foot right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt him before the third down.
Oh, big left.
Oh, that's big. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, it's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of...
Oh, it's hurt.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Big knee.
Oh, nice high kick. Oh!
Just misses with a left hook there. Oh!
Wow, both of them landed massive shots.
So nice reactive takedown there. He did a beautiful job to catch the leg and then work his opponent to the ground. Now let's see what type of damage he can inflict. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. And it looks as though he'll let... Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
Well, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, another big spot for the killer gorilla, Jared. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Cannonier's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. All right, back to the stools.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. And mixes that takedown. Right up. Cannonier getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. So right now it's starting to show.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, at some point, you've really just got to start mixing things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body. At this point, he's really just been a headhunter. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Head kick is blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking.